Right, so I'm at the point on my left, I think, yeah, my left sock, lace sock, where I'm going to be separating now for the heel, for the afterthought heel. So let's work through it together. This is the first time I've done this, so it will be slow and steady, chaps, as I read the pattern along with you. So I've finished my, it's so pretty, isn't it? I love this. I've got to the beginning point. I've closed the round, and I'm now going to, under separating the heel, round 1, I'm going to chain 30. Okay, 26, 27, 28, 29 and 30. Okay, so I'm now going to miss out the next 5 fans and 4 puffs. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So I'm missing all of that out, and 4 puffs, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And I'm going to put 1 double crochet in the next puff, which is this one here. Okay, so let me just count that again and make sure that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and missing out the 4 puffs, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And I'm going to put double crochet, oops, fluff. I'm going to put double crochet in the top of that next puff along. Okay, just 1 double crochet. Right, so I'm going to miss out those next 2 stitches, and I'm going to do just go back to what we have been doing with this, which is basically making a fan. So 2 half trebles, into the top of this next fan here. So 2 half trebles, 1 and 2, and then 2 chain and 2 half trebles. Okay, and then I think we're just going to kind of carry on, I think, as our normal pattern, as we would expect to in our normal pattern, I think. I don't know, let's just see. Right, so we're going to, all the next, blah, 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 next fan. Right, yeah, so 1 double crochet in the next puff. And then 2 half trebles. So it's slightly different, because if we were doing this on our previous pattern, these would actually be double crochet we were doing, wouldn't they? Not half trebles, because we do the puffs when we do the half trebles. So it's slightly different, but only slightly. It's not going to trip you up, I don't think. And we're going to do that all the way along, and then just put a double crochet in the top of the puff. So make a fan with 2 half trebles, 2 chain, 2 half trebles in the top of the fan all the way around, and the 1 double crochet on top of the puff. So do that all the way around. Okay, and I'm at the last fan now, so I'm going to make the last 2 half treble, 2 chain, and 2 half treble. And we're going to close this round, because we've been closing these rounds, and we're going to close this round by slip stitching to the first chain of that 30. Can you see that? Of that 30 chain that we did to begin with. So a little different. It's exciting, isn't it? I think it is. Oh, can't do it. Hold on, let's try it again. Okay. That's amazing. We've got ourselves a handle. Right, so that is the separating for the heel done. Okay, that was it. So what we do now is we will move on to working the leg All right, so the next round is leg round, and we're going to start as we have been all our lace rounds, which is chain 2. Okay, and now we're going to be working into this chain. So we've got to establish this pattern again, but into this chain. So we're going to have to be quite careful here, I think. Right, so we're going to miss the next 2 chain out, 1 and 2. Sorry. 1 and 2, and we're going to make a chain make a fan in the next stitch. So our fan was, if you remember, half treble, and another half treble, all in the same chain here, and then 2 chain, 1 and 2, and then 2 more half treble in the same place. 1 and 2. Cool. Okay. We're now going to miss 2 more chains out and do a puff into the next one along. So it's a bit tricky because it is a little bit distorted. So just make sure you count the right chain. So miss that one, miss that one. Can you see that one's a little more distorted? Miss that one, and a puff in the next one along. So as a reminder, yarn around the hook, hook through the chain, pull through, then yarn around the hook again, go through the chain, pull through, and then I'm going to yarn around the hook and go through all of the loops on the hook. There's a puff. Lovely. Right, so miss the next 2 stitches, 2 chains, 1, 2, and fan, and we're going to just work along. Yeah, we're going to do that 4 times. So we're going to do a fan and a puff, just like that, 4 times, all right, along this chain. So I'm going to do that slowly and carefully, and I'll see you when I've done that. Okay, I'm on the last fan now. It's not too bad working along the chain, just take your time. Okay. Right. Okay, so I'm going to miss the last 2 chain and put a puff. Gosh, that's brilliant, isn't it? You come to right to the end and you're going to put a puff in the next stitch. Brilliant. So your puff falls where it would have fallen anyway. Brilliant. We're going to just carry on, aren't we? As if we're going to. So we've done a puff, and now we're just going to carry on in our pattern, which is a fan into the top of a fan and a puff into the top of the double crochet. To the double crochet. So we're familiar with this pattern because we've worked it all the way up the foot till now. So I'm going to do that all the way around. We get to the end of the round, and I'll see you there. Right, so I'm on the last fan of the round. And I'm going to join in the normal way that we're used to, which is joining into the top of that 2 chain that we started with. Gosh, this is so clever. A little bit tricky, but we've got it. Okay, let's stop and have a little look at that. So what we've done on this side is no different. We've just carried on our sock as normal. On this side, however, we have created a gap, and that is where we're going to work our heel, our afterthought heel. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. We're just going to finish off the rest of the sock leg first of all, and then we'll come back and do that after, as an afterthought. So we're just going to repeat our lace pattern 6 more times now, starting with a round 2. So starting with the double crochets in the fans and the double crochets instead of the puffs. So go and make 6 more repeats of that, and we'll get together and do the afterthought heel together after that.